I got a bite. No! Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, wrapping around my anchor. Yep. Woo! Took me a minute to find this brush pile. I knew there's gotta be something there. It's a solid 3 or so. 2.5. I don't know. But it hooked perfectly in the top of the mouth. 18.5. I'm gonna put you back in the net for right now. Make sure my phone gets the update. Oh, nice little guy right there. Let's let him go. I know he's probably freezing. Goodbye. There he goes. Crop speedworm. This is the plum apple color. I don't know if I. Oh. Dang. Right there. It's cold. It's cold out here. It's 39 degrees. Water temp is 56. It's like take 2 from yesterday. Yesterday didn't work out too well. It was a little bit more windier than it is today. We had a game plan to go fish a creek, but there's so much current going through that creek and a lot of overhangs, and we didn't feel like trying to fight it on the way back against the current. We just called it quits pretty early yesterday. Today is just a little bit better with the wind. I put this anchor wizard on here. I'm mad at myself for not figuring out how to do it before the Tennessee-Kentucky trip. I could have used it a lot, but I thought I had to buy a bunch of extra stuff to make it work. But then I got to digging last night on Facebook and stuff, and I've seen how people mount the chute to the front. It's just using the pad eye that is for the handle. I'm using the same H-rail mount that I used for the PA12 that I had a little while back. I'm using the same mount, and bada bing, bada boom. I didn't have to buy anything extra. Oh my. It's worth trying to get this out. Not worth it. Look at this. Ah, no. I had a bite. Oh, another bite. Oh, yanked it out of its mouth. Caught one earlier. I didn't have my camera rolling, but here it is. It's just a little guy. That one felt pretty good though. Oh, little guy. About the same size as the last one. Yeah, probably about the same. Good bite. I can't believe I haven't done this anchor thing sooner, man. I wish I would have done it sooner. This is so nice. Just anchored up, the wind's blowing. I'm on some brush piles, dragging a worm. I won't be able to do this without this anchor. Be able to fish this slow enough to get a bite. Might try the ridge worm. Might get a bigger bite that way. Woo! Now with the speed worm, I like using 3/16 ounce weight and a 4/0 extra wide gap hook. On the ridge worm, I like using a 1/4 ounce weight. It's a little bit heavier because the tail of the ridge worm likes to catch a lot of wind. So the 1/4 ounce will help it get out in the water a lot further. For the hook, I like to use the 6 cents Jugular like offset hook there. That's a 4/0, 5/0, one of those. I still don't peg it though, but that straight shank allows a better hookup ratio with the ridge worm's body. But the 1/4 ounce weight helps a lot with casting the ridge worm. I'll show you why here in a minute. This little tackle bag from 6 cents. Keep all my plastics in. Ridge worms, see that big old flap tail on it? Just a big old flap on them. It likes to catch the wind, but it creates a really good action in the water that fish haven't really seen before. But I just normally rig it up. You got the flat side. You got, I don't know if you can tell from the camera, but there's a flat side, and I'll just put the flat side that way. Texas rig it like any other ribbon tail worm. I like to put the nose of the bait past the knot, so that way the knot isn't getting beat up by the weight. I put the hook up to the body, and I put my thumb where the end of the hook is, and I put the point at the edge of my thumb, or like I'll line it up like that, but you don't want to go all the way through. You just go like that, and when they bite it, that hook point will come up and get into a lip. So that's how you want to rig it right there. Still cast the same distance. That's my 3/16 in the speed worm. Oh, see? I just got bit. Oh, he broke me off. No. He broke me off. Man, I think I set the hook too hard on that. I'm pretty sure that's my fault. Jesus. But it worked. It worked. First cast with it too. I'm telling you, it works. It works. When they get used to seeing that speed worm all the time going through there, you change it up a bit like that, they'll bite it. The color ridge worm I'm using is the Plum Fleck. I like the plum colors. I like the June bug colors. Even sometimes just straight up black with a blue tail. That works a lot of times too. I mean, it's really just all dark colors, but so far I like the plum a lot better for some reason. We're at the boat. We're at the boat. Didn't even feel him bite. The little guy. Yeah, there you go. Little guy though. My ridge worm. Goodbye. Pretty one. Goodbye. I'm hungry. I'll let that sit out there for a minute. It's not like I really need a Yeti for today. Well, I just let my worm just sit out there like that. It's not so bad out here anymore. The wind's at a nice pace. It's 53 degrees. The high is supposed to be 56. I don't know if it's gonna get to 56. Oh, had something. You just had the tail. Why do I just pull it away from them? I don't know why I do that. No giant ones today, but we did end up catching some fish. One decent one at 18 and a half and a bunch of little ones. I hope you guys took away anything from this about how to rig certain worms and what to do in 50-degree weather and 50-degree water temps. Just slow dragging a worm around structure. That's the main thing. So if you find some grass, shell bar, wood, fish around that, and then just slow drag a worm. That's the Florida way. But anyways, if you know where I'm at, then you know where I'm at. If you know, you know. If you know, leave a comment down below saying that you know, but don't give it away, because you know if you know. But I mean, it's pretty obvious with the airplanes and the scenery. But if you know, leave a comment down below, say you know, but just don't give it away, because you know. If you know, you know. We'll just leave it at that. Peace.